Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. Today is Wednesday, August the 18th, 2010, the eve before our next batch of unemployment data comes out, and it's time to look at the markets. All right, let's start looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This average, as well as the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 in the U.S. here, we're all up slightly for the day. That's a split difference because the FTSE and the Hang Seng were both down as of their close, and the U.S. went ahead and fought the trend and moved higher, but it's really kind of a waste of time. You'll notice the activity here today. We're down at the open, sold off intraday, and then bounced up, and then had a little bit of gain on the table, and basically closed a pretty small gain there. But the candlestick formation itself is known as a spinning top, and it's let me get out the tools and I'll show you one. It's right there, okay? Like that, all right? And these guys are just little pivot points that you'll find on your charts all the time, okay? There's nothing bullish about this. You've noticed the volume today was one of the lowest days we've seen in volume in over a year, and it's nothing that you want to be a buyer of. Any low volume rally like that is not going to have any strong buyers behind it to keep it propped up when the selling starts, and that's likely to be tomorrow as we have initial claims coming out at the open. So we don't expect any good news on the unemployment front here. Obviously, I can't tell you for certain what the news is going to be, but I can tell you the consistent trend has been negative, so we don't expect anything otherwise, okay? Again, we've got the same signals we talked about before. You've noticed this low point here on the slow stodge corresponding with this low point here, right, about 10,000 level, and this low point here, which is lower, corresponding with this one, which is obviously higher still. This is showing an uptrend. This is showing a downtrend. This is to be trusted. This is not. This is a false support. It's going to break down. Will tomorrow's news be the catalyst that does it? I don't actually try to time it that close. I don't really care. The end result will be a breakdown, so you need to be shorting this bounce right here that you're seeing the past 2 days. You've also got the MPT rating coming in at 03. That's a proprietary indicator used by PerfectStockAlert.com to tell us what smart money's doing. And yesterday we had an 03. We've also got a lot of requests from people asking us to post that news every single day, the reading of that on our website. So it is there now for you to go check it out. Again, it's 100% free. You can just check that out whenever you want to. Really good tool there for monitoring the market. And we have the key there as well, so every day's number you can determine what that's trying to tell you about the overall market. Tomorrow is going to be news driven. That's all there is to that. Let me get rid of this. The overall trend is down, obviously, and you have all the signals in the world telling you to short this bounce to the upside. But regarding tomorrow, tomorrow's absolutely going to be driven by that news we get out on that unemployment front. So, and I expect that to be bad and pull the market lower. You'll notice we've already started that process in the Hang Seng Index and the FTSE today. We'll look at those charts right quick. Here we are looking at the Hang Seng Index as the Hong Kong Hang Seng, and you'll notice here that you had a good bit of selling here today, and again we're basically going back below that 200-day moving average line. That's where we're finding our major resistance at. So we went up here, hit it, bounced off of it, bounced up here above it, got shot down below it. Now we're trading on to pretending there's support there, but it's really not, and we're going to break down below that again. Again, you'll note the same conditions we've seen before here, downtrend, corresponding low points here and here, uptrend, which is false. Price is going to do that, okay? Taking out the 20, okay? So you'll be dropping below that line right there. Okay, here we are looking at the FTSE, London Financial Times Index. This chart could not have more bad signals than it does. I mean, if everywhere you look, this thing is just nasty. And if you watched our video from Friday where we went over this chart and a few others on the long-term perspective, we showed you last week was a very bearish candlestick. Actually, the last 3 weeks were very bearish for the FTSE, and this week is expected to be the breakdown period. You'll notice a couple things here right off the bat. First off, you've got a potential head and shoulders pattern set up right here. All right, it's a sell signal. There's the first shoulder, there's the head, there's your next shoulder, okay? That's not good at all. You look for this to break down and continue to go lower. We also have those main signals we were talking about before, low point here, lower low here, all trending down. These points here and here are trending up. All right, that's false. These points correspond. All right, yeah. this is true, this is false, price activity down here. All right. We've also got down here an inverted hammer telling you that there's no hammer here, which means there's no real true support here. So this inverted hammer is telling you when it's tested, it's going to break down. So you know price is going to actually fall below the 4,800 level. So a lot of bad stuff on that index. And this is the same guy that brought the U.S. market down as well, as they brought everyone's attention to the financial crisis and all that stuff. So pay attention for that. Once this selling gets started, it's going to be on the headlines again and be driving U.S. markets as well as the Hang Seng as well. Okay, so nothing good out there at all. Again, like I said a moment ago, we have unemployment data out on the U.S. Anytime we get the economic data out, it hits the markets because it's not good out there. Okay, plain and simple. You don't have second quarter earnings anymore. Back here on the Dow Jones chart, when you had that bounce, it was caused because of anticipation of second quarter earnings were going to be good. We talked about that on our free blog at perfectstockalert.com. You can check that out there. We've already mentioned that. We told you it was a bounce that was going to be fueled by news, and you want to short the peak of that, and then that was it. There was no more good news for the U.S. markets. That was it. And the main point to take away is once this selling begins, there's nothing else to prop it up. There's no hope of second quarter earnings because you're going to have third quarter earnings, which is expected to be bad. Then you're going to be having fourth quarter earnings, which is expected to be even worse. You've also got the revision of GDP, as one of our members just pointed out. That everybody's expecting that to be a major revision lower. That's going to hit markets as well. So there's really no signal out there from technical or fundamental telling you to buy this market. In fact, it's telling you the exact opposite: sell, short, however you want to word it, use inverse ETFs, etc., etc. Okay, play safe, be careful out there. All right. If you've not been to our free website at perfectstockalert.com, it's 100% free. All we ask in return, refer a friend. Also, got to make a little announcement here. We broke, I believe it's 2,350 subscribers on our YouTube channel because you guys have been referring your friends, sharing our videos online, and all that stuff. Thank you very much. That's all we've asked in return. We'll work our tail off for you. And all we ask in return, refer a friend, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You guys have done that in spades, and we are growing exponentially. I think it's been like 4.5, 5 months since we started doing this, and what we did, 2,350 subscribers. That's awesome. You know, I appreciate that. Thank you very much for your time and your help and your support. Hope to see you all at our free website at perfectstockalert.com. Quick look at the disclaimer, and then I'll give you a little bit of information. Today is the 18th. More than half of the August course is over, which means we provide a course on our website where you can watch me swing trade live right in front of you, and I teach you how to read the charts the way I do. We provide that every single month, and a lot of people, they don't want to join once the month is half over, and we understand that. So what we do is once the month is half over, anyone who pre-registers for next month gets the rest of this month 100% free. Just because we're cool, you're cool, it's cool. All right. Thank you for your time. God bless. Take care, and I will see you all tomorrow.